So my name is Nora Choudhoury, and I'm a fourth-year medical student at the University of Chicago Pritzker School of Medicine. So I'm actually working in Dr. Yusuke Nakamura's lab in the NAP Center for Biomedical Discovery at the University of Chicago. And I'm here because I took a year off in between my third and fourth years of medical school to do research. So we're looking at how your immune system can help fight cancer. So I'm working specifically with bladder cancer, and we're doing something called sequencing of people's T cells. So I'm from Wheaton, Illinois, which is about 40 miles west of Chicago. I grew up in a small suburb there. My dad is a physician, and he was actually a really great inspiration for me to go into medicine. And he's an oncologist, which is a doctor that treats people with cancer. So growing up, I was always really inspired by his work, and it really made me want to go into medicine. So starting even as soon as high school, he got in touch with his friends in the lab and just was really helpful in helping me get opportunities and expose me to science, and always encouraged me to think about medicine. So I ended up going to Brown University for undergrad, and there I studied biology and English literature, which was also very important to me. And that led me to come to Pritzker right after undergrad, and here I am studying medicine, and I think I will go into oncology after I finish my medical school. So T cells are something that every person has in their body that helps fight diseases. It can fight common infections, and we think it can even fight things like cancer. So we're looking at people's individual T cells and we're getting really close down into their DNA to seeing if people have different patterns of T cells that actually help them fight cancer better than other people. And we're hoping that by doing that, we can use this technology to find T cells that we can actually give to other people so they can fight their cancer too. We work in a particularly large lab. It's really great because there's always teachers and mentors to help you figure out your experiments, to help you figure out what's going wrong if something does go wrong. I think it's great because I'm a student. I'm kind of the youngest person in the lab in training, and there's always somebody there to help out. You never feel like you're alone, you never feel like you're isolated, and you always feel like you're constantly learning, which for someone at my stage was really helpful, and it's really great, and it makes me want to give back and hopefully help somebody else down the line and be a teacher and a mentor to younger students who come along. But I think that's really important when you're really young. Even when I was a high school student in the lab, you really need somebody to help you out and to show you the path, and I think I've always had that, and I've been really lucky to have that. I definitely want to be a doctor. I want to treat patients, but I always felt that I want to give more to the field and contribute to things that aren't even known yet. And I feel like science is just the way to do that. You can really generate knowledge that people didn't have before you came and did some work. And I think that's a really meaningful thing to do that would really add to the way that I treat patients. It'd be great that if I could see a patient in the clinic and treat them for their disease, but also I feel like if I could do science and research, I can also help a lot more patients, hopefully. And not just help the individual patients in clinic, but hopefully have an impact that can last beyond me or last beyond a single patient.